This is a conversation I wish I had earlier with myself when I was 365 pounds, 165 kilos. 2 years ago, I was looking at some of my pictures, and for the very first time, I was genuinely proud of my journey, of what I've actually achieved. And it made me think about a couple of things, and I just wanted to share this with you. As the year's coming to an end, we are excited about the new year and our goals, aspirations, etc. And I just wanted to share this. It's going to be very quick. And a few things I've jotted down, right? And one of them is you don't need certainty to start. I wish I had known this earlier. It would have saved me a lot of mental anguish and the mental acrobatics I had to do. Man, when you're starting off in anything, whether it's weight loss, whether it's business, whether it's content creation, whether it's a relationship, you don't know where it's going to end up. Your job is to be committed to the start. And you're going to have many false starts like I did. I failed multiple times. And it was only when I failed and I looked back and I understood, oh, this is what I need to not do in order to stay successful in my weight loss journey. Because so many times we just hope that there's going to be this success fairy that comes in and it's going to have this magic wand and say, hey, you're the chosen one. Boom. And you go. But that doesn't happen. That, I promise you, does not happen. You have to give yourself the permission to start. You have to take accountability of where you are. And you have to decide, no matter what it takes, you're going to change. And another thing that held me back for the longest time was fear. Fear of failing, fear of judgment, fear of what if this doesn't work? And I want to tell you genuinely, fear is a real thing. You can't ignore it. Fear is real. And it's only real because it matters to you. The stakes are high. You've got to reframe that fear. And you've got to say, irrespective of what happens, if I removed fear from the equation, would I still pursue my dream? And if the answer is yes, then you need to go for it. I promise you, as a man who's 34 years old, I hoped I would have had this level of fearlessness in my 20s. I would do anything. And if you are younger, if you're older, it doesn't matter. What matters is how do you make these days count? Do not let another year, another day, another month, another week go to waste just because you think you haven't arrived or you haven't got everything aligned or how is it going to pan out? It's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to carve that way. And the only way you carve out that way is by taking action. That's honestly the truth. If I hadn't taken action, I probably would have not been here where my health was going. And it was serious, man. I couldn't even walk 10 steps. My back was hurting. My quality of life was diminished. But the pain of me being in the same place year after year was far too much. I was just sick and tired of it. So fear is your friend. Reframe it. It matters. Use it to your advantage. Genuinely use it to your advantage. And just go at it. And forget it. The only thing that you're going to learn from your mistakes is what not to do. And that's a win-win situation. And lastly, don't worry about your arrival. What does the end product look like? How am I going to finish this? Is this going to work out? Don't worry about that. Focus on who you are becoming. Focus on that individual. You can literally change your life this very instance. If you decide the person that you have not resonated with for the longest time, whether you've had financial failures, whether you have business failures, whether you have lost track of your health, whether you have just been unsuccessful in relationships, who cares? If you decide this very instance that this is it, I'm going to change, man, that person who had that life previously does not exist anymore. You become who you want to be, your future self, and you live life like that. So focus on the daily actions, focus on becoming as opposed to arrival. Your journey will be a lot more fun. And if anything has resonated with you, and if this made you think, join the movement. We are going to live 2026 with commitment, with intent, and we're going to have a fulfilling life. So follow the journey, subscribe, like, and share. Let's go.